welcome back to my channel. Today I am, this is so weird, I am dyeing this beautiful wig. You can't see my head, this is ridiculous. Why have I set it up like this? Why have I done this? Okay, so I'm just gonna have to lean down like this. Basically, I've set it up so I can dye it and you can watch. So you guys know that I absolutely love my wigs. I have quite a collection going on. I think the reason that I'm collecting them is because I never really find the right wig. My hair is very fine, like very thin indeed. Most of the time when I get wigs, they are so big, like the density is just ridiculous and they look not real. And I'm still on the hunt for the perfect wig that I can just shove on. I would still just like it to be as realistic as possible to my own like hair and stuff. So that's where this comes in. I also really miss my pink and blue hair. And I am going to be going back pink and blue, I think in the summer. But it's very damaging, it's the blue, it's just crazy. So this is going to kill two birds with one stone. This is going to be hopefully my new wig and I'm going to be dyeing it pink and blue. So VP Fashion sent me this wig for review and asked if I wanted to dye it and see what it's like. Obviously I said yes. I was very clear on I needed it to be a thin density. I was like, my hair is very thin, I need it to be the thinnest you can without being able to see the wig cap, and they said that this is the thinnest one they do. I have another human hair wig that I have dyed, but that one is 180 grams and that 50 grams really makes a difference, because as soon as I got this out the packet I was like, I can feel that that is like, it feels so real, like almost like my normal hair. So I got the 613 blonde because obviously I want to dye it, so this is the lightest blonde that they do. They also asked for head measurements and made it specifically for my head. So this is the exact measurements of my head apparently. So it should fit like a glove. So it is 100% real human hair. That's how I can dye it. Obviously if it was synthetic you can't dye synthetic hair. Believe me, I've tried. And it is a lace front wig as well. You can see the lace is still on there. I will trim that off once I've like dyed it, and then I'm going to try it on, and that is why I've done my eyes pink and blue. And just really looking forward to doing this. This is such an awkward angle. I'm going to be dyeing the wig today with this hair dye that was really kindly gifted to me by I Heart Revolution. I did actually put this on my Instagram story, so you've probably already seen me mention that I couldn't wait to try it. And today is the day. So they actually have like quite a range of colours available according to the little information leaflet that they sent me. These ones are styling paste with a bit of colour that apparently wash straight out. These are shampoos which you wash your hair with and it keeps the colour in. And then these are actual conditioner dyes, which is what I'm going to be using today. Hopefully we won't run out. I don't think we will, because even though our hair is a bit longer, like I said, it's quite a thin density and I'm only doing half a head with each pot, so hopefully we'll be alright because I don't have any more dye. So this is going to take me a while, so I'm just going to speed this up and sit back and enjoy how I dye my hair half and half, or how I dye this wig half and half. that is that all dyed. So I definitely ran out of dye a little bit. So if it's patchy, I genuinely think it's because I've run out of dye. It smells gorgeous, and the wig patterned really well. Like it's definitely very well made. I can't wait to see what this looks like and if it really does fit my head comfortably, and if I've dyed it well enough that I can actually wear this. I'm really excited to see how this turns out. Okay, so I'm back. I left the dye on for probably about an hour and a half, and I've just washed it out, and as you can see, it's pretty you know, dyed. I did especially think that the pink would wash out quite a bit more than that, but it really hasn't. Like, it's really taken. I'm really impressed with how well it's dyed it. There isn't any major patches that I can see. It was really easy to wash as well. The water just pretty much ran clear constantly. So yeah, I guess with it being like part conditioner, it just sunk straight into the hair. I mean, it's not coming off of my fingers, so let's get this dried. I'm just giving it a brush through as well before I blow dry it. And honestly, it doesn't even need brushed. It's not tatty in the slightest. It's just completely, look at that, it's just like butter. I mean, I know this is a Tangle Teezer and Tangle Teezers are like epic, but it's just brushing so easily. As you can see, it has dyed really nicely, but before I give like a proper review and try it on and everything, I'm going to straighten it because it's gone quite big from blow drying it. So I've straightened it out and it looks a lot better. It's still a little frizzy. I just think maybe I left a bit of product in, or I blow dried it way too much, I don't know. So I'm going to put a little bit of serum in and see if that helps. Okay, so I'm just giving it a brush through, and that serum definitely helped. I don't know if you can tell. It's looking really good. Right, I'm gonna trim the lace front bit off and then we're gonna put it on. So I'm going to put the wig cap on now that came with the wig, and we're gonna get this wig on. I'm excited. Absolutely love it. It does fit my head perfectly. So it has clips here, here, and on the back, and they have clipped under the wig cap in the exact right place, and it's not tight, it's not uncomfortable, and it's not moving. Like, I'm so impressed. Like, I measured my own head in like 14 different places. Like, they asked for a lot of measurements, and it's perfect. It really is. I can't believe how well this fits and how comfortable it is. Like, this is the most comfortable wig I have. Like, this doesn't feel like a wig. So it's definitely a lot bigger in volume than when it was blonde. I think there must be still a bit of product in. It's making it a little bit big still, but I have serumed it and it's gone down a lot. I think it's just because my hair is so thin, this still looks really big to me. Like, I don't have this much hair, but it is definitely the least biggest one that I have, and it's definitely the most comfortable. Like, I could wear this all day. Like, I can feel it's secure, but it's not uncomfortable. It honestly feels like hair. Like, that feels, I mean, I know it is hair, but like, I don't feel too crazy. The only bit that's bugging me a little bit is the front, but I find that all wigs are like that. Like, it's just hard to make wigs believable around the front, I think, but that does look pretty real. It literally it's like right on my hairline. They have done that so well. It dyed really well. It's really silky. I think when I'm looking at it in the studio lights, it looks frizzy off the hairdryer, but on camera here it looks okay actually, and it doesn't feel frizzy. It feels really silky and soft. The most realistic wig I've got. it looks really quite real, doesn't it? Like, if you didn't know, this is the real human hair wig, so it is a bit of an investment. But if you are after a wig that you want to actually be able to dye, or you want it to look realistic, this is the most realistic wig I have. And I have another real human hair wig which is not this realistic. It's like 180 density and it's just crazy. As for the dye, the I Heart Revolution dye, I literally, if your hair is about this thick, the pot just dyed one side of the hair. Like, literally the pots are like empty, and I scraped them to do this. I would have liked a little bit more because I feel like it is a little patchy, but it's not the dye. I could tell how well the dye was dyeing it. It's not the dye that was patchy, it was that I didn't have enough dye, if that makes sense. Especially on the pink, I think it's a lot lighter on the ends than it is on the top. I will say that the blue is a gorgeous blue, but the pink is a little bit muted for what I normally do my pink hair when I do pink and blue. But if this is the shade you're after, it dyed absolutely fine. I think it smells gorgeous. Like, this wig now smells gorgeous. My sitting room smells gorgeous from blow drying it. It smells really nice. It's a nice consistency to work with. It dyed it. I recommend the I Heart Revolution conditioner dyes, but I will say, just because the pot says 8 to 12 washes, this will not come out in 8 to 12 washes, and that's not I Heart Revolution, that's blue hair dye. This will come out in 8 to 12 washes. Might leave you a little bit kind of yellowy, orangey toned, but this will not come out. So that is dye. And also the shampoo as well is like a temporary one. Like, I think it says like 8 washes on it. Blue dye does not come out in 8 washes, so I see what they're doing there, but blue is blue and blue stains. I will say that considering pink normally looks duller with the blue, I think these actually complement each other really well. So overall, I'm impressed with the dyes and I'm impressed with the wig. Well, that was my hair dyeing pink and blue hair dye review tutorial thing. I really enjoyed it. I'm so glad I now have a pink and blue wig in my life. I've been wanting to do this since like mid last year, when I knew I was going to be getting rid of my pink and blue hair because it was just too damaging. Ugh, I've got that to look forward to when I get it back in the summer. But I'm actually doing my hair a different colour in the next 2 days, so look out for that on my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll leave all the links down below for the hair dye and for the wig, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.